How y'all doing out there? I want to welcome y'all back. Welcome some of y'all for the first time to the Tremaine Perry podcast. I am your host. Some people call me Trey. Other folks call me Tremaine. No matter what you call me, long as you call me. Here for another live reaction watch along of this year's Money in the Bank PLE. Don't forget, hit the bell, subscribe to the channel, follow me on all your social media accounts, and like or comment on the videos as you see fit. Thank you for your support and for tuning in. Let's begin. It's a special occasion. We'll just wear all three belts the whole time. We'll see how I feel. I think that's what we're. No, it ain't gonna work. Gotta be cool. I'll do it at a show, but not while I'm here on the street. I hope Lara beat her. I must win for Lara Valkyria, too. I like how this hat matches my shirt. Pearl Jam hat, but it matches John Cena good. Gotta like it. I had it right the first time. I'll get adjusted in a minute. I said I'm a little offset because I had to rush and get back on here after streaming the Worlds Collide event. LA Knight, yeah, he was on the kickoff show talking to the crowd. Rhea Ripley with minimal makeup right now. Yes, sir. One of the biggest events of the year, other than WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Royal Rumble. Money in the Bank's up there. Here we are again. So relatable. Here we are again. On the camera. Not getting paid to do it. Doing it for sport. Got the views being on socials, trying to update everything. Shoot. Like I said, I'm just all over the place right now. I will get it together here before soon. Real champion. I hate he's pairing up with Logan Paul, though. That's the worst. Makes it tough for me to pull for John Cena. He's in the same corner as him. But I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going for John Cena, not Logan Paul. Okay, let's go there. Check, check. Check, check. Logan Paul, bro. Yeet, yeet. then bring it. If I start munching, I'm sorry, not sorry. It's a long streaming session for me. I had an hour and a half break in between the shows, maybe a BLTE, and I jump back. And now, Cash App presents WWE Money in the Bank. Let's go. Do what you can do for you. That money, 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 money. Gotta get that money, 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 money. I love this theme song though. Money, 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 money. Gotta get that money, 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 money. Gotta get that money. Thanks for the like. I already got it. I ain't been streaming in a minute or two. And I've already got a like. I appreciate that. Whoever gave me the like, it means a lot. I would go through and like all my own videos. It's kind of weird, so I don't do that. This is about to be good, good, good. So good. Because AAA and Worlds Collide earlier was amazing. Few disappointing outcomes, like Ethan Page retaining, and that's about the only thing really that I didn't like. Alicia Taylor about to announce the first match. What we got? What's first? The women's Money in the Bank match. They always start with the women's Money in the Bank match every year. Let's go. Shucky Ducky Quack Quack with the women's match. Let's go. Wipe the drool up off the face before it even starts. 10th women's Money in the Bank ladder match. 100% of the time, a champion has come out of them cashing in. Man, look at the crowd. They're right. The lights in the seats is just setting the tone for the arena. Here we go. Alexa Bliss making her way out first. Shucky Ducky Quack Quack starting the night out with it. This is about to be brutal. This is about to be gruesome. This is about to be hard hitting and highly drama. Let's go. Yeah, the lights in the seats are cool, man. They need to have that at PNC Arena. I'm sorry, the Novo Center. They keep changing the name of our arena. Notice other arenas keep the same name all the time, whereas start out as Raleigh Entertainment Sports Arena, then it went to RBC Center, then it was the PNC Arena, and now it's the Lenovo. So then went through 5, 6 different name changes, and ain't been around as long as these other. Roxanne Perez making away from the ring. Whoever's out there trolling Roxanne Perez, you need to go on somewhere. Go off yourself and leave her alone. wish I knew what it was. I go kick their ass from them. So whoever's out there trolling Roxanne Perez on X. Even a jerk like Ethan Page, you shouldn't even do that to, you know? Like, what you say anybody else. Let me guess, Naomi's coming out next. Think so? Yep. I guessed it. That was my prediction, and I did it. Rhea Ripley will probably be the last one to come out. Ruth's going to blow off when she goes. The only thing glowing on Naomi nowadays is her shoes. Okay, and the caution tape goes. That look is kind of badass. And she got a money dollar bills like on her jacket and on her clothes, like $100 bills as a design. That's kind of neat. Did a split to get into the ring. Okay, Naomi. All right, Trent. People have been guessing for her to win this year. Yep, Stephanie McClure out next. Like I said, Rhea's gonna be last to come out because the place is gonna go crazy as soon as they see her. Drop Primera. And she's doing double duty tonight because she was in the tag team match against Florida Vice, which they won earlier at Worlds Collide. So about mood change. The mood's really gonna change when Rhea come out. Shoot. But she's never been in a ladder match before ever in WWE. Stephanie McClure has never. So she's gonna have to have her A game on tonight. Kind of remind me how Adam Cole does the boom. Had it with my green and yellow since the match is the main thing. Julia making her way to the ring. Almost forgot she was in this match. Scan that QR code before it disappears. Because I want those packs with the patches that the wrestlers are wearing in the ring. Oh, that's the app. I've been had the app. I thought they were talking about the actual physical cards. Never mind. And now Rhea Ripley. This is my protector today. I'm surprised they don't have the decibel meter up right now to show how loud it is in the room. Yeah, they do. 90 decibels. And as soon as they see her face, it's jumping now. Still at 90. 94, 95. They also got to factor in the music that damn loud too. 104, 105 decibel level through the roof right now. Real. 105. Bounce between that and 104. But again, you got to consider how loud they have the music blaring. I've been thousands of shows, and that music be loud, loud. And I like, and then the pyro, so that factors into that decibel level. I feel like they cranked it up even louder for certain superstars. The music. Stephen Victory ain't never been in a ladder match either, I don't think. Everybody else has. Even Roxy, I believe. She was in last year's month for that. This is Rhea Ripley's first Money in the Bank and ladder match. So it's the first of two different matches. This, yeah, she's alone what's gonna have to. But this Rhea Ripley though, she can do it without any problem. Ain't no telling who gonna win this thing, but it's gonna be fun to watch. They make it look good. Like I always say about women's wrestling, not only do they look good wrestling, like with the matches and the moves, but they look good physically. They're attractive. Ring the bell. Let's go. Oh baby, here we go. Shucky ducky quack quack. So much hotness in that ring right now. All right, everybody battling everybody. All six women in the ring just humbling. Rhea's on Julia, Roxy's on Alexa, and Stephanie is on Trinity. Oh, Alexa flips into Rhea. Thanks to Naomi. Naomi baseball slide Stephanie Victoria, who was trying to bring the ladder in the ring, slid into the ladder right into the face. The table, the announcers tables are nice looking. They ain't just your regular old commentator table. Like WrestleMania style. Naomi now with the ladder in the ring. Already we're getting ladders in the ring now, early in the match. Oh, Alexa Bliss drop kicks it into Naomi's face. Rhea used her as a weapon before. Alexa trying to go for the ladder. Now Julia and Roxy back in the ring. Roxy on Alexa, who sends her head first into the steel ladder, and Julia steps Rhea head first into the ladder. Now it's Julia and Roxy in the ring. And remember, they were working together a few nights ago, and now they're working against each other because Julia was trying to pick the ladder up, and Roxy stood on it. Oh, crossbody off out of nowhere from Stephanie Victoria laid down both of them. He defeated Julia. And then, super kick to Roxy. Meteora to Julia in the corner. And then she hits, try to hit the SVD on Roxy. But she really hit it. Oh, wow. She already hit her. Wow. Is that the SVD on Roxy or what? Already. You know, Stephanie McKeer, the only one in the ring, trying to set up the ladder. Trinity now coming back in. Kicks her in the head. Oh, the X Factor on the ladder. But she sees Rhea Ripley coming in, and she hits her in the gut with the ladder, drops it in front of her, and then, oh, wow, what she got to do right now? Oh, she drives Rhea head first into the steel ladder. Now, Alexa Bliss in the room. Naomi tries to throw the ladder out of Bliss, ducks out of the way, hits her with a couple right hands, knee to the face, and then she plants Naomi head first into that ladder. Roxanne Perez, she hit the drop toe holds her onto the ladder next to her. And then Alexa Bliss with a spinning, flipping moonsault. You know, both of like a flipping senton, double senton. She hit both Trinity and while they were on the ladder. But nope, Julia comes in and kicks her to stop her from sending the ladder up. Now Julia, crowd chanting, "We want tables." That's why I'm wearing my pajama bottoms with the tables, ladders, and chairs on this time, because I knew there's going to be a lot of that going on in these matches. Kind of clash with my shirt, but well, matches do. Julia Club and Alexa Bliss on the back. Irish whips her to the corner where that ladder is. Nope, Julia stops it. Nope, Alexa Bliss goes head first into a ladder because she got a Julia has propped up in the corner. Oh, and then she shoves her head first into it. And then the ladder almost fell on Julia just from the impact. Coincidentally, almost. And now Shakira and Julia with a knee to her face. And she kicks her out into the floor. Julia now on one in the ring with a ladder in her hand. But she sees somebody, Rhea Ripley, in the ring, and she drops the ladder. Oh, Rhea with a forearm, and then she gets in the ring and sends Julia head first into the turnbuckle and drop kicks her. Ooh, a strong drop kick. And somebody entering the ring with a ladder. I can see it off in the distance. It's Roxanne. But then Rhea grabs the ladder from her. She's like, they're playing tug of war with it. And Rhea pulls the ladder in while Roxanne's hanging on to it. And then she, running knee strikes Roxanne Perez. Now Naomi enters the fray. And she tries to hit Rhea with a bulldog. Rhea counters it and sends her sternum and rib first into the ladder. Rhea Ripley now trying to ladder, but she has it prepped up on the bottom rope. Her and Roxy in the ring. Close on the back. Now she's about to try for a dominator on Roxanne Perez on the ladder. Or no, a Razor's Edge. She just hit Razor's. Oh, Roxanne countered it with a freaking Hurricane Rana last second and sent Rhea back first onto that ladder. Spine first on that steel. And now Roxanne leaping springboard moonsault while Rhea was laying on the ladder. Wow. And Rhea still laid out on the ladder. Roxanne Perez with a different ladder. Posted it up underneath the briefcase. Crowd chanting, "This is awesome." Alexa Bliss stops her, grabs her by the leg, pulls her down. She tries to clothesline, Roxy ducks it, and then she receives a forearm from Julia, who throws her out the ring. Julia and Roxy now climbing up the ladder. And Rhea Ripley's starting to stir, grabbing Roxanne Perez by the leg, and they now focus their attack on Rhea. Roxy on the ground. Rhea. Julia opens the ladder up that's still propped on the bottom rope. They sandwich Rhea Ripley in between the steel. Oh, like a sandwich, a real sandwich in between some steel ladder. And then they drop the other ladder on top of it. Wow. Roxy's pounding Rhea while she's sandwiching the ladder still. And then she kicks her out of it. And then pushes her out of the ring. And they throw that ladder that was leaning up on the bottom rope out. They're taking it outside the ring where Rhea Ripley is. They're putting it on top of her. Now they're putting another ladder. They're like burying Rhea Ripley under a bunch of ladders. There's two ladders on top of her now. There's a third ladder on top of her now. And this is the fourth ladder they're going to put on top of Rhea Ripley. Now she's like buried under a bunch of ladders. They're still putting ladders on top. There's a fifth ladder on top of Rhea. And meanwhile, in the ring, Naomi's setting up a ladder to go get the briefcase. Yeah, she's the only one up, and nobody knows. Nobody now. Stephanie McCure now is in the ring, about to stop Naomi from climbing, and pulls her down by the leg. Forearm shot, forearm to forearm, knee to the midsection by Naomi. And she gets countered by Stephanie McCure, who puts her up on the second rope in the turn corner. Dodges the attack from Julia, hits her with a forearm. Dodges the attack from Roxy, hits her with a headbutt. Stephanie McCure, all offense. Club to the back of Naomi, drop kick to Julia, all offense from Stephanie McCure right here. And then she's got Naomi straddled on the second turnbuckle. And then she, dragon screws her while she freaking had her other leg wrapped up in the group. Same thing she did earlier at World's Collide. And now Roxanne Perez trying to suplex and does. Suplexes Roxanne Perez. Stephanie McCure is rolling right now. Now she starts to climb the ladder, which is perfectly positioned for the main event briefcase. Julia grabs her by the leg, stops her from climbing. Now Julia has her in an abdominal stretch. Stephanie McCure picks her up and starts climbing the ladder while she's got the abdominal stretch applied. Wow. With Julia on her back with a submission applied, she's still able to climb the ladder anyway. But now Julia releases the hold, Stephanie gets clubbed in the back. And now Julia with a huge German suplex on Stephanie McCure. That's probably stopped that momentum that Stephanie McCure had, where she had a lot. She was going for like 3 minutes after that. Now Julia starting to climb. Naomi gets to her, grabs her by the foot, stops her from climbing, wraps her up in the legs up in the ladder, has her in a tree of woe on the ladder, and then she's humping her chest. And now Naomi's climbing over her while she's in the tree of woe. But Julia grabs her and Germans her while she's in the tree of woe on the ladder. Alexa Bliss now enters the fray and drop kicks Julia in the chest, which she couldn't defend herself. And that ladder has been shifted, and it's like the middle part that holds it down is not secure. So they need to fix that before they climb. But this is climbing anyway. And then you got Rhea Ripley climbing on the other side with the ladder unstable. Alexa Bliss got a hand on the Money in the Bank briefcase. That's actually Roxy. I thought that was Rhea Ripley. Now, at the top of the ladder, they're fighting, going blow for blow, shot for shot. Rhea Ripley setting up another ladder beside the one that they're on. And Rhea Ripley's starting to climb the other ladder. No, that's definitely the cure. Like I said, so they wearing similar gear. That's why it's hard to tell who from who. And then Naomi's climbing that ladder that the cure's on. But Alexa Bliss grabs her by the foot and stops her in the tracks. While the cure grabs her by the hair. And Julia climbing that ladder that Roxy's still on. Alexa Bliss now about to powerbomb the cure off the ladder. Oh yeah. And on the other ladder, we still got Roxanne Perez and Julia coming up. The unstable ladder. But Alexa Bliss just pushed both the ladders down and knocked them both off. And now Roxanne sends Alexa Bliss head first into the steel ladder. And another taste of the steel. And she throws it into the corner. Julia and Roxanne Perez now closing that one ladder up. And what are they about to do to Alexa Bliss? They're about to double team her with the ladder in the middle, in between. What is this about to do? Oh, they just sent her ribs and abdomen first into the ladder while it's propped up like this. They picked her up, threw her in the air, and then dropped her down like that. They're showing a replay because that was brutal. A slow motion replay. Oh, crowd chanting, this is awesome. I'm going to break up my popcorn. Oh, and now Roxy all of a sudden starts attacking Julia, slamming her head into the ladder after they just worked together for a few minutes to take out Alexa Bliss. Julia counters, sends Roxy over the top rope onto the apron. Now Rhea Ripley is starting to stir after being buried by 6 ladders. And she has her eyes on Roxanne because that's who did it. Rhea grabs her by the foot, throws her up against the barricade, and she lands on the ladder because that's where all of them were. Rhea gets in the ring, goes after Julia now, puts their attack on her. Ducks the clothesline from Julia. This with a clothesline of her own. Picks up, clotheslines her again. And the third, no, this time puts her in a waist lock and kicks her in the middle midsection. And then slams her head first into the mat. Naomi in the ring gets super kicked by Rhea. Roxy in the ring gets kicked in the midsection. And then Rhea picks her up. And suplexes are all, or Razor's edges are on the Naomi. Rhea Ripley brings in another ladder from out of the ring. Props it up in the corner up against the little turnbuckle. Julia ducks her kick. Rhea ducked Julia's kick. Now she's got her up in the electric chair and drops her head and sternum first into that ladder she popped up. Rhea, only one left standing looking up at the briefcase. She grabs a different ladder. She's got it set up perfectly underneath the briefcase now. That crowd chanting, this, let's go. Rhea's starting to climb. Steps over here, pulls her down. Oh, a headbutt from Rhea. And now Rhea grabs a different ladder and pulls it into the ring. Sorry, I'm snacking on popcorn. Sorry, not sorry. And Rhea props this ladder up, bridges it on the middle turnbuckle, and the ladder that's popped up in the middle of the ring, creates like a bridge in the ring. Picks up Stephanie. What's about to do a riptide on it? Yeah, that's what she set up Stephanie McCure, but she countered. McCure counters with some elbows, duck the kick, rear duck her kick. Guys are up in the electric chair. Stephanie McCure punches her. And she's about to hit her with the on top of the ladder. No way. The devil's kiss on the ladder, the rear ripper. Ah, 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 ah. Booker T is going crazy somewhere right now. Wow. That was an impact. And now Stephanie McCure already halfway up the ladder the way the bridge is set up. And starts climbing. Could it be? All right, Roxanne Perez is in there. And she starts climbing to stop it. Grabs about a foot. And she was so close to grabbing that briefcase. Now they're standing on the bridge, Roxanne Perez and Stephanie McCure. Punching each other. And Alexa Bliss on the other side of the ladder starts climbing. Roxanne Perez and Alexa Bliss on the ladder. Naomi climbing up behind Alexa. Grabs Alexa by the boot. Drops her to the mat. Stephanie McCure walked up to Roxanne Perez, who was about to pull the briefcase, and stops her. Stephanie McCure now. Trying to suplex her on the ladder. Roxy keeps fighting it. Keeps countering. There's a bridge on both sides of the ladder now. Up against the second rope, leaning up against the ladder, like creating a bridge on both sides of the room. Alexa Bliss fighting Naomi, but she's now going to climb on the other side. Naomi's back up, pulls her down. I see Perez clubbing the back of Stephanie McCure. Like 12 times she's hit the back that quick. Meanwhile, Alexa Bliss sends Naomi head first into the ladder. Yeah, what is about to happen? It's gonna be a double power bomb. Yo, double power bomb. Or code red, that's what they call it, but it's like that was some crazy in stereo same time. Yeah, he just said the same thing in stereo. They did the same move, same time on the opposite sides of the ladder. On another ladder. Now Julia in the ring. Crowd chanting, this is awful. Julia now positioning that ladder in the corner and not propped up against the fridge again. Doing that to both of them. But she put the one leaning up against the bottom, a middle turnbuckle. The one is laying on the bottom turnbuckle, the other one's leaning propped up on the bottom turnbuckle. So that the ladder in the middle is now not touching the ladder like it was this whole time. Now Julia repositioned the ladder and she's starting to climb. It is perfectly centered into the briefcase. Roxanne Perez now on up the other side. And Julia is right there at it. But Roxy starts to punch him. Both of them fighting on top of the ladder. Roxy with a flurry of punches. Oh, but then Julia grabs him by the hair. And they're grabbing each other by the hair. On the top of the ladder now. with handfuls of hair. Oh, Roxy just sent a head person to the top of the ladder. And then a headbutt from Julia. Now I see Alexa Bliss starting to stir up the side where Roxanne Perez is. She grabs her by the boot and starts to pull her down. But Julia's, like Roxy's had Julia by the hair, but she just released it. Now I see Rhea Ripley in the room. She's climbing up where Julia is and starting to pull her down. Now she's got her back to back and about to hit her with a riptide. Riptide and her sister Abigail same time. Boom, boom. Riptide on Julia, sister Abigail on Roxy. In stereo. Now Alexa and Rhea looking at each other, smirking. Crowd chanting, this is awesome. And now they're both wrestling with the ladder. And then they start to climb the ladder. It's not set underneath the briefcase. The briefcase is swaying back and forth anyway. Now Naomi's out of nowhere coming in with the play. And she's about to push the ladder down. Real and Alexa Bliss trying to climb down before she can, but they can't. They go head first into that ladder that was set up in the corner. Face first. And now Naomi sets that ladder back up. The only one still standing. I see everybody else laid out outside the ring, something else within the ring, climbing up the ladder. Yeah, nobody else is around but Naomi climbing this ladder right now. Could it be? Nobody? Is this it? I think this is it. Naomi just won the Money in the Bank briefcase. Wow. Naomi has missed Money in the Bank this year. Wow. I did not think it was going to be her. Thought it would be like Roxanne Perez or Stephanie McCure. Wow, Miss Money in the Bank is Naomi. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a match. That was insane. I was sitting there eating popcorn, enjoying that match. That was a good one. They even got the Cash App advertisement on the Money in the Bank this year, which is appropriate since it's Money in the Bank. Cash App only makes sense. I'm not gonna lie, this was still as pop. I just popped it, but the journals were out of date by like a couple weeks. So it's still doing what it do. Unbelievable. That's crazy that she won. We be so good at drinking. We be. I didn't win that contest to win a trip to SummerSlam. Let me see. What we got next? Oh wait, that's not up. And they're gonna be the new Money in the Bank women's holder, briefcase holder. You know much more. That's like a but instant reaction from people after the disclosed location, housing, wherever that is. That'll be a sick place to watch the show. If you couldn't be at the actual venue. They still ain't cleared the ring yet. That's still in the same place. Hijo del Vikingo sitting ringside after defending his championship against Chad Gable earlier. And then Mr. Iguana. All the people from AAA is in there. That's Psycho Clown and Conan, Wagner Jr. All them were in action earlier this show. Yeah, that was good. World's Collider over there was incredible. I'm glad I did a live reaction, watched a live video for that. I almost talked myself out of it. I did it anyway. Yeah, Dom and Liv was in the reset. World's Collider. I think that's like almost 60 weeks we've done that. Was Octagon Jr.? Yeah. Dominic Mysterio versus Octagon Jr. for the Intercontinental Championship. That match is made official this afternoon at World's Collide. It's happening right now. But we know Judgment Day will come out there and cause Dom to win because of interference and shenanigans. Getting in my feelings again watching this WrestleMania 41 because I was at Allegiant Stadium for both nights of WrestleMania this year, and it was incredible. I will never forget. Yeet. Yeah, he's got to face Gunther for the title Monday Night Raw, if I'm not mistaken. After all the stuff he's been doing this week, he's got to wrestle again tonight. And Monday he's got to finish the championship. Because somebody could cash in on John Cena or Jey Uso tonight. For all we know, whoever wins the men's Money in the Bank contract, you know, it's happened before. They cash in on the same night. Monday Night on Raw, yeah. World Heavyweight Championship match between Jey Uso and Gunther. Now Dominic Mysterio make his way. Now we got Octagon Jr. make his way. He's doing double duty tonight too. Him and Stephanie will kill Russell twice a day. I hope he beat Dom. That'd be so cool. Ring the bell. Here we go. Dominic Mysterio rolls under, tries to close out. Octagon miss, like the Matrix looked under it. Sends it to the corner. He goes to the top of the corkscrew, cross body. And now Octagon Jr. with a helicopter spin. And then Hurricane Ronald. Dom rolls out onto the floor. Octagon Jr. now onto the apron. But he do some high flying springboard moonsault. Takes down Dom on the floor. Liv looking on. Now back in the ring. Octagon goes in for an attack in the corner. Dominic hangs him up on the top turnbuckle. He's straddling. Now Dom has him tying his mask. It's a yeah, it's part of the lucha mask. Is tying up against the bottom rope. And they start stomping the guy while he's tied up on the bottom rope. It feels like tassels or whatever you want to call them. That's part of his mask. And he stomps Dominic, stomps him in the chest. Dominic now straddling out the guy, raining down right hands on him. Dominic Mysterio with the boot fingers. Counters it. It's a little huge one, two, three. I think I can settle too. Dominic controlling the floor of the match so far. Other than that huge move outside the ring earlier. And now he's having to set up for the 619. Octagon ducks it. Octagon shimmies out to the apron, dodges the kick, gets him with a kick of his own. And then, oh, flying across the body over the top of the rope. Now Octagon has it set up in the front zone. But Liv Morgan with the distraction up on the apron where she shouldn't be, and then Dom drops him on the top turnbuckle. And then Dominic drop kicks him back to the 69 position. He hits the ropes. This time it's connected. And then Dominic goes to the top rope. Frog splash to the back of Octagon Jr. 1, 2, 3, ring the bell. Dominic was still in for the win. Boo! He only did it because of Liv Morgan. If Liv hadn't caused the distraction, he probably wouldn't have won. Anyway, that was a quick match. Bruh, shave that daggum mustache. Like a mouse on your lip. Like a slug just hanging out on his lip. If that was the only part of my facial hair that I could grow, I would go face hairless. I would have nothing in my face if I was all I could do. Right now they got American Made talking. That gave Brutus and Julius Creed. So what is Fireball? See, like Brutus Creed's mustache don't look as nasty as Dominic Studios. That's why you lost on the girls come out. Garbage Gable. AKA El Grande Americano. Did it just freeze or what? All right, so I said Mr. Iguana is like a mix from Gold Dust. If his entire gimmick was based on making a iguana, I have laughed at that one. That is true. So true. freezing up. I'm right there. Lara Valkyria and Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship match is next. Go Lara Valkyria, aka my wife. Take my glasses off again so I can see her pretty face. Yeah, it's a heated rock. We're about to come to a head. Before the match starts, I can't help but think of Megan Morant on Raw Recap when she says, "Get them wings out." The Lara Valkyria, talking about how she gets her wings out. Get them wings out. Lara Valkyria is cute. She's probably my biggest wrestling crush today. Lara Valkyria. Let's go. This match is gonna be so good. So good. Ooh, I used to. Not since she started beating my wife. Because you got there with a fur coat on for this. Get them wings out. Woo! 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 That's my wife. Woo! 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 And of course, big match, big fight Phil. Of course, she got them wings out tonight. Get them wings out. Woo! 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 Get them wings out. No one can make wings look good like that, too. My wife, not about you. One fall. Let's go. Yes, sir. Oh, Laura Victoria taking the fight to her before the bell rang. Wow, that's how much heated animosity is going on, how personal it is. Oh, Laura with a forearm sending Becky out into the floor. Damn, Laura. You look good, girl. Some a wardrobe malfunction or something happened with her hair. Had to get a referee to help her. Try to drop kick to the outside but got caught by Becky. Yeah, because she hit hard. Oh, and hit first into this commentator table of that period. Now Becky sends her back and spine first into the barricade. Damn, come on, Lara, you get back in this thing. It's early. I know she can do it. She's got to do it. And then, head first into the apron. And now Becky puts her back into the ring. Dang, them bombs are Sucky, ducky, quack, quack. You took my glasses off. Man, Lara, up here. Like the drool off my face. Damn, Lara, was good. One, two, not even a two count, just a one count. Lara kicked out. Oh, and then an insulting slap from Becky. And then she clubs her in the back. Now she's got to lean up against the middle rope, using it to choke her out. European uppercut with Lara and make it two, but then she countered it with a back slam. 1, 2, 2, sweet. Oh, and then a man, oh, Lara countered it. Countered manhandle slam with a 2 count. And then tries to scoop slam, Becky counters it. 1, 2, 2, sweet. Lara kicks out at 2. Nobody's held it for the ball, but that's the way it needs to stay. Oh, Becky dropped a neck drop on the elbow against the ropes. And then another leg drop. 1, 2, 2, sweet. The Lara kicks out at 2. Like this chop with woo on Lara's chest. Make it 2 of them. And that Becky seems like head first into the top turnbuckle. And then another shot to the turnbuckle. Mm-hmm. Cameraman. Killed him. Then counter into a forearm twice by Lara, make it 3 of them. And just a flurry of forearms. She's seen like 6 times before. Irish whip countered by Becky. Lara counters the count. Becky kicks her in the stomach. Lara counters that move with a spinning neck breaker. Time to eat a snack while I watch my snack. 2 likes. Thank you guys. I see the second like came in. Getting more and more likes and views as the weeks go by. That's why I keep on with it. Oh, clothesline from Lara. And another clothesline. Spinning heel kick, kick to the chest. Flurry of offense. This is a very intimate. Now Lara with a power bomb. 1, 2, 3, sweet. Becky Lynch hits out of 2. Up into the farmer's carry. Lara's got Becky. 2 counts. Sends a head first into the turnbuckle. Goes up. 1, 2. Counter by Lara. 1, 2. 2 counts for both. Try for a spinning heel kick. Becky count with leg. Flip her upside down. And then a DDT. 1, 2, 2. Squeeze. Lara Valkyria kicks out of 2. Them booty butt cheeks from Lara. My goodness. Yeah, I said it. I can't control it. Lara going to the top rope. Actually, Becky goes to the top rope. Lara counters. Goes up to the top rope herself. Clubbing on the back. Elbow to the spine. Gonna try for a superplex off the top rope. Oh yeah, Lara hit it. Yeah, oh yes. And then she picks her up, about to try a fisherman suplex. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 2, 3. Becky Lynch picks up 2. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. Becky Lynch picks up 2. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. Becky Lynch picks up 2. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. Becky Lynch picks up 2. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Becky Lynch picks up 2. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Becky Lynch picks up 2. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Becky Lynch picks up 2. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Becky Lynch picks up 2. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Becky Lynch picks up 2. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Becky Lynch picks up 2. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Becky Lynch picks up 2. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Becky Lynch picks up 2. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Becky Lynch picks up 2. 2 Our vicarious twink like a twinkle. Right. That's all right. I'm gonna be all right. I ain't right, but I'm gonna be all right. Now to the top rope. Second rope. Had to roll through it. Was making it out of the way. Ooh, spinning heel kick. Connected to the side of the face of Becky Lynch. Matches that up in the fireman's carry. Becky shimmers out. Double underhook. Into the armbar. Windsor. One, two, three. Becky kicks out at two. Lauer now with a modified single leg submission. Oh, and now Lauer standing on Becky's head while has this heel lock fly. This is such a personal rivalry right here. Now Becky goes to the outside and Lauer hits the ropes and hits her with a drop kick, running drop kick, and then a cross body to the floor. From apron to the floor, dropping Becky Lynch. Throws her back into the ring. Becky rolls back up, leaning up against the Spanish announce table. Lauer comes back out to the ring to go after her. Becky with an elbow to the midsection. Counter. Becky gets sent over, leaning up on the guardrail, like she's laying on the guardrail. While Lauer kicks her in the chest face a few times. Yeah, Lauer on the top of the announcer's table while Becky's laying on the guardrail. She drops a leg drop. Oh, wow. Huge move by Lauer right here. That's a turning point of the match for her to see one. And she throws Becky Lynch back into the ring. Now, Lauer going to the top rope again. She hits her with, oh, but Becky dropped her with a powerbomb. One, two, three. Lauer kicks out. They're replaying that leg drop. That was brutal. And then that powerbomb was brutal. Just much. Surprised the crowd ain't chanting. This is awesome. Crowd chanting, we want truth. Couldn't agree with them more. Becky now, first one to her feet, was like Laura grabbing her foot, trying to stop her from doing any more damage. Becky on the top rope. Laura stops her interference. Yeah. So, and she has Becky on her shoulders and the fireman's carry on the second rope. Becky Lynch with elbows to the chin of Laura, trying to stop her. But Laura powers through. More shots to the face by Becky. Laura puts her down. And now, oh, manhandle slam off the second rope. One, two, three. Laura kicks out of two. You better believe it. That's my wife. And she's in a five. You're not going to beat her tonight either. Carrie rolls out onto the floor. Becky goes out there to pursue her. Oh, a huge slap to the face by Becky. Sends her back first into the steel post. Excuse me. And then a manhandle slam on the floor. Dang. Becky picks her up. That's just dead weight. Becky had to go in and break the ref's 10 count and then try to pick Lara back up. Lara put her up on the shoulders and a Nightwing on the floor. Another turning point of the match. Both of them laid out still. Ref getting close to the 10 count. Hey, now they're starting to stir. 9. And at 9, they both jump up and get back in the ring out of nowhere. Wow. Now both these women on their knees, going shot for shot, another back left feet, going shot for shot, strike for strike. One punch, the other punch back. They're just slugging it out. Just a brawl, fist fight. And now, all right, got her up in the farmer's carry. Becky gets out of it. Tries to roll through with a pin. 1, 2, count it. 1, 2, count it. Oh, Lara goes up against the middle rope. Just really knocked out of it. Throws Becky up. 1, 2. Becky counters. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. No way. And of course, Becky had to cheat to win. Had to grab her tights to get the 3 count. Man, dang. Ooh. Now Lara's got to raise her hand. So the woman of the word just did it. She wants to do all 4 sides. Yeah, she did it one time. It was no all 4 sides. And now Becky's stopping her again. It says now she wants her to put the title around her waist. That was not a part of the deal. It was just a matter of her holding the hand up, and that was it. Gotta hit her in the head with it. Knock her down with it, Lara. Hit her to give her a title shot. Hit her in the head with it. Just actually put it around her waist. And now Lara, yeah, with a German suplex on Becky Lynch. That's right. And then hit her with a night wing. Yes. Give her what she deserved. Whatever, Baron. Wade Barrett can go and get. He can shut his trap. Talking about she was for loose. Woo! WWE 2K25 is 30% off. I've had it. I've pre-ordered it. I paid more than full price for mine in the season pass and everything. I pre-ordered it last year sometime. I had it on my birthday on March 5th. I couldn't have waited this long. I could have, but I wouldn't have wanted to. Put my glasses back on now. My wife is done wrestling. Laura Valkyria that is. Becky Lynch is not more like this stuff like that. And I know she's got that fiance, but we're working that part out with Valkyria. Put it like that. As far as Laura Valkyria's fiance, it was like that meme says, it should have been me. That's how I feel. It should be me. Not him. 17,000 people at Money in the Bank right now. I knew that was a good turnout. Like I told, it was a large crowd. 17,000 people. The next men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Gotta be next. What else have we got? We got that and then the John Cena Jay Uso match. Yeah, men's Money in the Bank ladder match is next. Apparently, this match is presented by Fireball. This is like Fireball all the time. I believe Otis won the match, winning the big match. I almost forgot about him winning that year. Wasn't that the year that was COVID lockdown? Yeah, yeah. They froze up again from doing that. Sarah Meadows. Ooh, he been out there. Slow Dave was up there strong. Let's go. This should be really good. I'm feeling Seth Rollins in the room because his goons are going to come out there and flip. Ron Breaker, Bronson Reed. Who's coming out first? Penta? Oh, Seth Rollins. Only Paul Heyman the company, of course, because later on in the match was when Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Now Princess made it with him. I was going to curse out, but you know, in a second. So, yeah, Princess strut, that signature strut of his. So, yeah, what we got up next? Americano, garbage charity. Yeah, he is pulling double duty. It's like Stephanie McCure and Pentagon 2. Octagon. Gulf of Mexico. You know, Gulf of America. It's the Gulf of Mexico. He's how they making this right now. Sympathy things. Uh, he, uh, he, yeah, I still ain't buying this whole El Grande Americano. Chad Gable, two different characters. It's the same guy, bro. used to drink so much Fireball. You see them tender, chug it all in once. Sure wonderful. I used to chug it before I go to the WWE show. Take me home. Well, I would rather Solo Sokoa win than El Grande. Real talk. Really, I want Penta to win. This way, more to step. Water on the camera lens just then. There's still water on the camera lens. LA Knight. Yeah, maybe this way the room. Regardless, one of these 6 men is going to be the next man's money in the bank briefcase holder. Yeah, yeah, one person got to come in. No, that's it. All 6 of them. Yeah, ring the bell. Here we go. They're all focusing their attack on Seth Rollins because he did them wrong. Each individual person, you got to cheap shot on. You know them. Now, all about to gang up on return a favor. Yep. Solo's just laughing at it. So Grand Americano left the ring. Solo sends him over the top rope to the floor. Solo trying to make an alliance with somebody, anybody. Oh, Vince a super kick. Andrade back elbowed him, and LA Knight hit him with a neck breaker as I shoved him into the turnbuckle. Vince doing that vintage stomp to the chest. Oh, El Grande Americano was trying to bring a ladder in the ring, and LA Knight drop kicked it into his face before he can get the ring. Now Seth Rollins back into the fray, taking the fight to everything and moving, stomping Andrade in the corner, and the right hand defensive. Andrade kicked him in the midsection. Andrade taking the fight to Seth Rollins still. Irish whip countered by Rollins. Oh, Andrade leaps over the top rope and drops all three men outside the ring. Now, Seth Rollins got super kicked out of the ring by Penta and goes to the top rope. Stands on the top of the ring post and does a crossbody and knocks down everybody, all five of the men. All five men laid out on the outside of the ring. Penta the only one standing. Oh, a Grand Americano out of nowhere just knocked him in the head. Americano moved out of the way before the impact happened. I didn't see it till the replay. And then he hit Seth Rollins with the ladder. Hit everybody with the ladder. Grande Americano was. And the way that the ladder landed on Andrade, it landed on his groin. Landed on his jump. Like Americano dropped it on him. And now he's got Americano leading the ladder up against the steel post outside the ring. That's an interesting way of putting it. I've never seen that before. He grabs Penta. Penta counters it, sends Americano head first into the steel post. And then a kick to the side of his head. Penta now picks up a ladder, puts it into the ring. It's a shorter ladder. Now brings that ladder propped up against the steel post outside. Mike Fed's shot rope. Woo! On Penta's chest. That's right on Chad Gable's chest. Easy smack on top of it. Penta power sweeps into the corner. Hits him with a kick to the head. He sweeps the legs out from under him. And he doesn't see. He does now. Seth Rollins with a ladder to the sternum of Penta. And then Andrade come off the top rope. He eats that ladder. Americano has a waist lock on Rollins. Hits with a back elbow. Seth Rollins now with a suit. Try for a power bomb. Americano counters it. Has Rollins up in the razor's edge. But he drops him stomach first on the ladder. And now Americano posts the ladder up in the middle of the ring, which is way shorter than what it needs to be. Nobody can get that briefcase for that short ladder. But he's prominent in the Soul's Cord, dropped him down, punched him in the face. Sends him head first into the ladder. So it folds up that ladder and leads it up into the corner. Crowd chanting, we want table. So it scoops up Andrade and slams him into that ladder he put in the corner. And he does a thank you because that's really Chad Gable in that mask. Oh, LA Knight sends Solo headfirst into that same ladder and then starts pummeling on the right hand. Yeah. Oh, Solo kicked the ladder while Knight was holding it and then super kicked him in the chin. So now in control of LA Knight, puts him up in the Primus carry. He's about to fall away, slam him on the ladder. No, LA Knight gets out of it and reverse DDTs him on reverse DDT to Soul Score on the ladder. He's down on the ladder, and now LA Knight is about to strap for that patented LA Knight, where he hits the ropes and then drops the elbow in. And he kicks Soul out of the ring, onto the floor. The night sits up that again, that ladder looks way shorter than what it needs to be. But who's that? Vincent starts climbing up the other side. Now him and Knight fighting on the top of the ladder. Going blow for blow, shot for shot. Seth Rollins brings another ladder in there, a taller one that they need, not the one that they own. Now he's climbing up, or they're fighting on the shorter ladder. He's going to the one that's tall enough to get the briefcase. Ronnie Americano climbing up the other side of the one Seth Rollins is on. And now Solo bring a third ladder in the ring. It's another short one. He's putting it up beside the one LA Knight and them was on. And Andrade slipped up as he was trying to climb up. Andrade fighting Solo. Rollins fighting Americano. Penta fighting LA Knight. Seth Rollins knocked Americano off the apron, pushes the ladder down, and Americano goes tumbling. Same thing with Seth Rollins. He goes tumbling out into the floor. No, wait, that wasn't Seth Rollins. Oh, pedigree. Pedigree on Penta. Now we got Seth Rollins and Solo Sikoa. You want to stand in the middle of the room. They throw those short ladders out of the ring since they're not tall enough to get the briefcase down. Crowd chanting OTC, OTC, OTC. And they're slugging it out. Going fist for fist, punch for punch. Solo with a super kick to set. He's about to try for that spike. Rollins ducks it and hits him with a super kick. And another super kick by Rollins. And Seth Rollins puts that ladder. Nice grabbing. He's about assault Solo went right to the midsection. Crowd chanting for CM Punk now. Watch in a minute, they're going to start chanting "We Want Truth." Rollins puts the ladder up in the corner, leaning up against the middle turnbuckle. And now he's setting up a powerbomb Solo. He counters it. And he gets a back body drop. No, he's got Rollins up in the farmer's carry, shimmies out with elbows. Oh, Rollins ducks out the way and sends Solo head first into that ladder. Hits the ropes and then a curb stomp and a full support. Yeah, he went to the outside of the ring to get the collar ladder. Looks like it's the same height as the one leaning up against the corner. Sure. Crowd chanting "Zero man," trying to get Penta back in this thing. Seth Rollins with that ladder in the middle of the ring. He starts stomping. Grande Americano enters the ring. Goes up after him. Grabs him by the leg. Puts him in an ankle lock on the ladder. While on the ladder. And then Andrade and Seth Rollins is upside down on the ladder while Americano's on the top of the ladder with ankle lock applied. There's like 4 men on this one ladder right now. Releases the ankle lock. Oh, it's power bomb by Andrade the Americano. Oh, and then a suplex through the ladder by somebody to Seth Rollins. Who was that? Penta did that. Yeah, Penta suplex Seth Rollins off the ladder through a ladder. That was crazy. That's one replay now. Power bomb and then a suplex. Mm. Crowd chanting, this is awesome. And now we got Andrade and Penta in for the ladder. And they both start climbing. Andrade's saying, like, yeah, you go ahead and grab it. And we know that's going to work. If he punches him as soon as he grabs it. And here first goes Penta to the ladder. Still meets Skull twice. Three times his head went to the top of the ladder. And they're all both climbing down. He like pulls them off, repositions the ladder. Oh, super kick to Andrade. Now Penta starts to climb again. Andrade gets that ladder from the corner as the leaning at the whole time. And then shoves it to the back of Penta. Like splat. And then makes a bridge as it leaning up against the middle turnbuckle, trying to. And yeah, Penta helped him set it up. LA Knight gets closed down over the top rope to the floor by Andrade. Penta stands on the bridge, starts climbing the ladder in the middle of the ring. Andrade trying to grab him down. He's standing on the bridge now. Him and Penta fighting on it now. What's about to happen? Oh no. Suplex on this ladder. Penta counters. Punches into the midsection. Tries to make some separation. Is this going to be a Mexican destroyer on the ladder or what? Zero. Middle. No. Yeah. Oh, Mexican destroyer on the ladder bridge. Brought the crowd on start chanting. This is awesome. They're showing the replay. That was some impact. Turning point of the match. Dang. Chanting Sarah Meadows. Wouldn't mind Penta winning this. So let's go in the ring. Stops Penta from climbing. Sends him head first into the ladder. And then Solo him knocking, imitating Penta, taunting. Even doing the strut. LA Knight pulls him out of the ring, starts hitting the right hands. Sends Solo to go into the barricade. LA Knight with a huge ladder. That's probably the biggest ladder I've seen used tonight. And he's putting it in the ring. And he's bridging it up against the barricade in the apron, making the ladder bridge. That's not a good sign. Somebody's going through that. Oh, Solo with an uppercut. And then he sees LA Knight apron. Nope. When that counters it, and Irish whips Solo into the steel steps. Super kick from Penta to LA Knight. As soon as he stepped into the ring, Penta fell on the back, hits the ropes. It's like LA Knight's trying to powerbomb him. Penta counters with a goat rib. Was it a Mexican Destroyer? I thought it was a goat rib. Yes, it was a Mexican Destroyer. Penta now climbing, only one standing, halfway up the ladder, making his way to that briefcase. Now, Grande Americano German suplexes him off. Who was that? Seth Rollins in the ring with Americano. He suplexes Seth Rollins too. Now, LA Knight, he suplexes him as well. German was suplexed LA Knight too. And now Solo Sikoa, same deal. German suplexes Solo Sikoa. And then he hit the thank you to Chad Gable taunt, like he always does, because that's Chad Gable under that mask. Seth Rollins gets countered, and yeah, the Grande Americano sends him hurling into the ladder. Knocks the ladder down. Bridge is destroyed. Everything. They had a bridge that did the best foot on. That's going on. They've got the ladder propped up against the corner. Crowd chanting, that is Gable. After chanting, that is Gable. They're chanting, no, it's not. And then he grabs another ladder, the fireball ladder, in the room. And that's a, yeah, I stand corrected. That's the tallest ladder they've used tonight. That was taller than any other ladder they've used so far, too. The fireball ladder. And he's got it around his head. He's swinging around like a helicopter propeller. He's knocking everybody down. Seth first, then Solo, then Penta. LA Knight, Seth again. And he did a Chad Gable thank you talking with peace signs. Now, the Grande Americano stands that ladder up underneath the briefcase. Maybe it's the same height as the other ladders. Look, yeah, that's big. That's gotta be. Yeah, that's definitely bigger than any other ladder they've used. Pencil climbing up the other side. Punches Americano in the face twice. Fighting on the top of the ladder. Going in the headbutt, knocks him off once before. And now Seth Rollins is up. He starts climbing up the other side to intercept Penta from grabbing the briefcase. And punches him again. Penta returns with a punch of his own. Two more. Trying to kick Rollins off. Trying to get some separation so he can win the match. Oh, and now Americano's putting that piece of metal underneath his mask. They blatantly see him doing it in front of the camera. Seth Rollins punching Penta in the face, pounding, raining down right hands, grabbing for the briefcase now. Rollins. Penta punches him in the midsection. Another shot to the gut. Penta trying to knock Seth Rollins off the ladder. Rollins trying to do the same. Oh, Seth Rollins finally fell. And Penta's like a few feet away from the briefcase. He starts climbing again. Seth Rollins, or Americano, starts to climb up that ladder that was propped up against the outside of the turnbuckle, and then the other ladder that was leaning up against the top. And all of a sudden, headbutts Penta with that metal under his mask to knock him down. But LA Knight's up there with him. LA Knight hits him with a back body drop off the ladder. Wow, and he almost landed on another ladder. He was just an inch or two away from landing on a ladder, which would have been devastating. Wow, what a spot. That was crazy. They're replaying it now. Right. Oh, and he was just, like I said, like maybe 2-3 inches away from landing on that ladder from that body drop off the top of the ladder. He about landed on the whole other ladder. It was so close. And now Seth Rollins about to climb because he's the only one left standing. But I see Andrade getting in the ring now. Somebody else is trying to stir. It's like, who's that? LA Knight? Yeah, LA Knight about to enter the ring again, too. With that. Andrade climbing up the other side as Rollins is about to win. Hits him with an elbow. Rollins punching in the face. Tries to knock him down off the ladder and does. Now Penta starts to climb up the other side. Andrade pulled Seth Rollins down and then booted him out of the ring. And now he starts to climb the ladder. Him and Penta at the top of the ladder fighting. Or punching for that. And actually, that was just 3-4 punches from Andrade. Then he sends head first Penta into the top of the ladder, into that top part. Did it twice, and then Penta failed. And now Solo Sikoa is starting to climb up to try to stop Andrade from winning. It was so close to unhooking him. Andrade is almost swinging from, like, his legs aren't even on the ladder. He's just hanging by the briefcase. Now he's back on the ladder. Him and Seth Rollins trying to knock him off. Somebody got close on over the top up to the floor. Hopefully it was Americano. Seth Rollins trying to grab the briefcase. No, it's not Seth Rollins. And now Seth Rollins was calling for Braun and Bronson. You can see him waving for him to come out. Even Paul Heyman is waving for him to come out. And there they go. Yep. Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker making their way to the ring. Oh, and he speared Andrade Americano. Braun Breaker just speared Chad Gable out of his boot, out of that mask. And now Bronson Reed pulls Penta down, and Braun Breaker pulls LA Knight down off the ladder. Threw LA Knight over the top rope to the floor. Bronson Reed laid down Andrade. And then they throw the big ladder down. Maybe CM Punk from the champion. Braun Breaker with a huge spear to LA Knight. On the floor. And now Bronson Reed with, who was that, Andrade in the drop zone for a tsunami. He hits him with that tsunami off the top rope. Dang. That's messed up. I knew this was going to happen. I knew those two was going to come out there. Seth Rollins, of course, he can't win by himself. The old Seth Rollins, this new version of Seth Rollins. I don't know who that person is. And now Paul Heyman's telling them to get Solo. Is this where the Jacob Fatu and JC Mateo come out there to even it out? Yeah, Jacob Fatu. His theme song is good. And now he's coming out. And JC Mateo's with him. It's crazy. And now one of these 4 men in the match to get the fighting in the ring. I mean, Walker too, by the way. And now they're fighting. Like I said, fighting in the ring. Even though now one of them is involved in the match. Like they're not competitors. They're not in the Money in the Bank ladder match. It's just chaos. Oh, JC Mateo is countered by Braun, who sends him headfirst into the steel post. And now he's about to spear him through the barricade. I can see it coming a mile away. Yeah, he speared JC Mateo through the barricade, and his head hit the equipment rack. Bronson Reed now in the ring attacking Jacob Fatu. Gets the ropes. Jacob Fatu catches him, and freaking Samoa drops him. Drop up Samoa drop. And then he hits the ropes, runs the ropes, and suicide dives, knocking Bronson Reed over the announce table. And now he's looking at Solo. And he ain't forgot what Solo said about all gas, no brains. He throws Solo back into the ring. I wonder how this is going to play out. Because he heard Solo say those comments on SmackDown. And that's that short ladder. He's got set up. He set it up for Solo in the middle of the ring. He moves it out of the way because he realizes it's not tall enough. And then he gets a taller one. It says the one that's tall enough up for him. And then they're hugging. And then Solo, he repositions it so Solo can go up the ladder to get the briefcase. And halfway up, and I already know Solo, Jacob's going to knock him down. Yeah. As soon as he gets his fingertips on the briefcase, Jacob Fatu grabs him by the foot. Wow, what a turning point. Crazy. Solo looks down like, what are you doing? Wow. He said, I hate you, Solo. He pulls him down. He super kicks him. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a moment. And then he moves the ladder out of the position from the briefcase. Picks Solo up. No, he moves Solo to the middle of the ring. Oh, he's about to do that splash off the top. Springboard moonsault to Solo Sikoa. Oh, wow. This is going to be an interesting play out in the next few weeks between them two. I did not see that coming. I did, but I didn't think. Wow. Now Solo on the apron, almost back to his feet. Jacob Fatu still eyeing him, still have his attention focused on him. He goes out there with him. There's that bridge, that ladder bridge right there beside him. So then he picks up Solo. Oh, is this a Uranagi on the ladder bridge? Yeah. Oh, and he went through it. Oh, wow. Uranagi to the ladder on Solo, and it broke the ladder, and then he hit the floor. Wow. Well, that relationship is done. Damn, as Ron Simmons would say. Damn. And now Seth Rollins with that fireball ladder, putting it back in the ring. And then he sets the ladder up underneath the briefcase. Nobody else is moving it. Everybody else is doing it led by Braun and Brunson. Or Jacob Fatu. CM Punk. Where's CM Punk? Hope he come out there and stop him. That'd be cool. Yeah. Crap eating grin on Seth Rollins' face. Alright, there's LA Knight. Just stops him. Pulls Seth Rollins down, spinning clothesline. Drops him. Now LA Knight climbing the ladder. Seth Rollins back to his feet now. Stops LA Knight from climbing. Pulls him down. Kick to the midsection. BFT, countered by Seth Rollins, who sends him headfirst into the ladder. And then a curb stomp to LA Knight. And now Seth Rollins puts the ladder back into position. And starts to climb it again. Come on, CM Punk. CM Punk. CM Punk. CM Punk. But I don't want Americano to win. I'd rather Seth Rollins win than Americano. Seth Rollins is at the top of the ladder. He's about got it. I think he's going to win. Yeah, he just won. Seth Rollins just won Money in the Bank. Because of a lot of shenanigans. Because of a lot of shenanigans, he won. Whole lot of shenanigans. Yeah, full of it. So Naomi won the women's Money in the Bank match, and then Seth Rollins just won the men's. That was a crazy match. We got one more match to go. And that's Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes versus John Cena and Logan Paul. That SoFi Stadium was crazy too. That nasty crowd. They had to pay me a couple million if you do. They have to be thirsty. I'll have to be beyond thirsty and dehydrated to drink one thing. Yeah, that Cosmo Center looks crazy, yo. It looks like being in the building with a children. Right. They're saying it's gonna be in Vegas. Yeah, they're saying WrestleMania is not gonna be in Louisiana like they planned. It's gonna be in Vegas instead. I can't double down. I ain't got that kind of money. Wish I could go to Vegas again this year. But I just went this year. I do want to register though for the pre-play. Man, I wish I could go to Vegas again. God, I wish I could do it. That'd be so cool. That was an experience. Go back to Vegas, and it was WrestleMania. It was incredible. I'd love to be able to replay that, run it that many times. Yeah, King and Queen of the Ring starts Monday. Nikki Bella is back on Monday night. Okay. Somebody said he's gonna lose to Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins is gonna cut him Monday night. In that case, it will be Seth Rollins versus Gunther Monday night. Unless he crushes him and John Cena. I won't be able to cash in tonight. Let me hear you say, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, have you ever seen my version of Cody Rhodes' theme song? It's interesting. Hmm. Here we go. Pokemon. You guys are just still working for the stuff. A sense of thrill in my throat. Every toss her at the zone. Curveball throw to get the catch right off. Pokemon appear, spawn on the map. Reeling from berries, golden rats. Out the ball, they hop right out the clean. No, the professor said way back in Kanto. Tough luck train, better man. They like to jump away and then they run away. Can't make them stay in. And when they break away, you know they're gone to stay. I can't make some stay in. Don't you run from me. You took my items, not that way. You'll spawn again, and in the end, I'll make you stay in with incense lit. We want it now. Wear my wrestling shirt round town. Gotta show 'em all they're not like me. Pokemon appear, spawn on the map. Reeling from berries, golden rads. Out the ball, they hop right out the flee. No, the professor said, way back in Kanto, tough luck train, better man. They like to jump away and then they run away. Can't make them stay in. If they break away, you know they're gonna stay. I can't make some stay in. Don't you run from me. You said my items not that way. You'll spawn again, and in the end, I'll make you stay in. Too many trainers, yellow and blue. I saw the gym and turned it red. I knocked you out and left my dude, and you need to go play somewhere else. Bye now. These are valid gems, and this is our town. Now watch out so I can collect some coins and make them stay in. They like to jump away and then they run away. Uh, Four letters, one word. Ye. It's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one is line them all up, knock them down like this. Yee, 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 yee. The sound level, the noise decibels at 94, 98, 99, breaking 100. Yee, 104, 105, 105 decibels. It's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's line them all up, knock them down like this. Yeet, 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 yeet. It's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's line them all up, knock them down like this. Especially when it's deep hits your bones. It's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's line them all up, knock them down like this. Yeet, 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 yeet. It's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. It's just me, Oos. Line them all up, knock them down like this. It's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's line them all up, knock them down like this. Cody's just standing back, taking it all in. That was some good eating. Pat said that was some good eating. Crowd chanting one more time. Is he gonna run it back? Yeah. Oh, but Logan Paul did not allow that. I can't stand Logan Paul. He is the worst. Yeah, man. I'm going for John Cena, not Logan Paul. Your time is up. Your time is now. You can't see me. Your time is now. It's the franchise and it's shining down. You can't see me. Your time is now. If the God, I fell off, it's still hot. Knock your shell off. When the scat back, but I can't turn the swell off. Franchise doing big business. I think this is automatic. I'm winning till you hit us once you finish. Soldier. And that's the only you fight. Storming the chump. Like thundering like. You know when you think you got the nails. Just the people who rock like a bird. But they gone fishing with no fake. Keep your boy whole weight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like cold bait. You know where you never better get voices. Never catch me. Next man. Better if they hate. Let them hate. Drop the whole cream. Lay your ass down in 3 seconds. Damn. Dun, 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 dun. 17-time world champion, 5 times United States champion, 4 times tag team champion, 2012 Money in the Bank winner, 2-time Royal Rumble winner. And the list goes on and on. And of course, he's doing like that for him to cut the mic like he always been doing lately. One fall! Yee! Boo! Logan Paul, boo! Big fight, big. Ring the bell. Here we go. Start out Cody Rhodes. And, all 4 men in the ring are still trying to figure out who's the start. Yeah. Cena and Rhodes starting this out. Tag made to Logan Paul immediately. So then John Cena wants to tag anyway, playing mind games. Excuse me. So it's Rhodes and Cena that starts out. Collar elbow tie, cutting with a side headlock. Irish whip, shoulder tackle puts Cena to the mat, tags in Logan Paul. That is trying to outdo one another. I can do what you can do better. Back and forth. And now a collar elbow tie between these two. Cody Rhodes was and then he blocked on him. The crowd chanting, "We want truth." Shoulder tackle to Logan Paul. He leapfrogs over him, ducks under him, kicks him into the midsection. Stalling suplex on Logan Paul right now. He's still got him in the air. Still holding him there. And drops to face this. Picks him up by the left arm. Jay Uso wants to tag. He makes it. Jay goes to the top rope. Cody's holding the left arm of Logan Paul. He drops his elbow on it. On the top rope. Yee. Still working on that left arm. Oh, a huge right hand from Logan Paul. Drops Jay Uso. Another right forearm to Jay. And another one. And then ducks the clothesline. And Jay hits him with a neck breaker. 1, 2, 2, 3. We gets the 2 count. Logan Paul kicked out. Logan Paul back into the corner. Jay Uso goes to the second rope. About to rain down right hands. 1, 2, terrible. 4. Yeet, yeet. They're actually saying yeet instead of counting. Now Jay winds up. He's that spit in that hand and then hits him with the right hand and knocks him on his butt. Oh, Logan Paul with an elbow to the side of Jay's head and then a boot to his face. Now he's up on the second rope and then a neck breaker of his own. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 2, 3. Jay kicks out of 2. Tag made the Johnson. Comes in and starts clubbing the back of James's head. It just rained down like 20 fists in the back of his head that quick. And then he kicked him. Soaking kick to Jay. Backs him up into the corner. Irish whips into the opposite corner with authority. Picks Jay up, hits him with another right fist to the face. Irish whips into the other corner again with authority. Now behind the ref's back, cheap shot from Logan Paul. And now Jay Uso getting boots put to him by John Cena. Cena sends a head first into the turnbuckle. Half the crowd saying you can't wrestle, other half saying yes, you can. Or yes, you can. Oh, storm first into the turnbuckle goes John Cena. Both men down in the middle of the ring. Now Logan Paul's in. He's been in actually. No, he just got tagged in. And he slams Jay to the mat. Two, two, sweet. Jay Uso kicks out of two. So the street of trying to keep up with social media. Tag made to John Cena. Comes in and stomps his chest and gut of Jay Uso. Now they double team. John Cena fucking smacked his leg. Clotheslines Jay Uso into the mat while he's kind of taunting Cody. John Cena laughing at Jay Uso. Now Jay Uso almost at his feet. John Cena hits the ropes. That's where a shoulder tackle. Puts Jay Uso back to the mat. Talking to the crowd. Jay back to his feet again. John Cena with another shoulder tackle. Yeah, talking trash, taking his time. Now Jay fighting back, countered with a right hand. And he countered with another right hand. The right hand this time John Cena plants him, sets him up for that five knuckle shuffle. You can see me. Hits the ropes, shimmy shake, dust the shoulder off, five knuckle shuffle connects. Now setting up for the attitude adjustment. Got him up in the AA. Nope, Jay counters it with a sleeper hold, the same move that won him the belt. Jay's in the middle of the ring. John Cena backs him up into the corner to break the hold. Both men are still on the mat trying to make it to the tag their partners. Tag made to Logan Paul. Usos just barely up, and then Logan Paul puts himself between him and Cody Rhodes so he can make it to him. Picks Jay up off the mat. Howard whips him and hits him with a big boot. He hits the ropes and then drops the leg drop, a split leg drop on the Jay Uso. Only gets a 2 count. And now Logan Paul with a super hold on Jay Uso. try to get Jay back in this. Jay back that feet down. Just yeah, just 6 inches away from tagging him, and Logan Paul puts him back to the mat. Paul picks Jay up, throws him into this corner, but John Cena is pushes to the gut, just body shot after body shot, and then puts him back to the corner, more body shots. Tad made the jump. John Cena tagged himself in and pushed Logan Paul away, knocked Cody Rhodes off the apron, and then continued the punches to Jey Uso. And now Cody Rhodes got the ref distracted, so they double teaming Jey Uso. John Cena now front face lock on Jey. Got try for a suplex, and he connects. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, sweet. Jey kicks out. Now puts another super hold on Jey. Jey Uso is taking a lot of damage from this match. Desperately needs another table. So, so close to making that tag, but of course they're going to clear off that. Oh, Cody Rhodes counter the sheep at that time. And then the vintage kick by Jey Uso, both men down on the mat. Logan Paul tags himself in. And then John Cena tags himself back in immediately. I knew these two weren't going to get along. Wow, that seems so. Wow, John Cena just broke his chest and Logan Paul slapped it out of the way. Wow. Oh, shoving and stuff between Logan Paul and John Cena. Meanwhile, Jey Uso's crawling his way to Cody Rhodes to make the tag. Tag made to Cody Rhodes. He comes in like a bolt of lightning. Clothesline Logan Paul. Clothesline John Cena. Clothesline Logan Paul. Irish whip countered by John Cena. Goes to the corner. Cody Rhodes jumps over him. It's a spinning slam to Logan Paul. Creeps John Cena midsection uppercuts him. Hits the ropes. Springboard. Cutter. Cody cutter on John Cena. And then back body drops Logan Paul over the top rope to the floor. It hits the ropes. Cody Rhodes. Suicide dive to Logan Paul on the floor. Now Cody Rhodes back in, on the apron, then to the top rope. And then a missile drop kick to John Cena. Now he's going for crossroads. John Cena counters it. Logan Paul punches him in the face, and Cena hits an attitude adjustment. 1, 2, 2. Sweet, because Jey Uso just barely broke it up before 3. Yeah, Logan Paul. That's why he slipped and then got a freaking boot to the face, a super kick. John Cena with an AA on Jey Uso now. And now Cody Rhodes hits that crossroads on John Cena. Yep, it connected. Tries to go for the pin. One. But Logan Paul, he was trying to jump on Cody Rhodes, but he jumped on John Cena because he moved out of the way. And then a spear from Jey Uso to Logan Paul. All 4 men down. Wow. Mm-hmm. Good spot right there. That was a good one. And now John Cena first his feet, Jey Uso the second, but now they're going to punch for punch. John Cena, Jey Uso. The boos are for John, the Uso for Jey. Knee strike by John Cena. Goes for another AA. This time Jey counters it with a super kick. John Cena rolls out onto the floor. Jey Uso known to be a high flyer. Oh, but a forearm from Logan Paul stops him before he can get going. And now he's going shot for shot with Logan Paul now. One uppercut by Logan Paul. Cody Rhodes now punching Logan Paul, going shot for shot with him in the middle of the ring. Cody Rhodes vintage flurry of punches, lines it up like he would, like this Rhodes would, but he gets countered by Logan Paul. He tries to hit him with his finisher, and does. He's motioning for the drone. Why was he pointing at the drone? Now he's going to the top rope. Cody Rhodes, yeah, while he's playing with his drone, Cody Rhodes jumps to the top rope and hits a superplex on Logan Paul. And then, oh, Uso splash on top of that. Nice. Get that on camera. I think he might have destroyed the drone. Oh, and a hip attack. John Cena with a hip AA on Jey and on Cody. Yeah. Tries to go for the pin. One, two, two, three. Cody Rhodes kicks out of two. All 4 men down again. That one spot where he got pulverized by his pun intended was kind of cool. When Cody Rhodes superplexed him off the top rope, and then Jey came down with a Uso splash while he was holding the drone capturing it all on video. That was kind of cool. Just because it was filming Logan Paul getting his ass whipped. All right, John Cena just sent Cody Rhodes head first into the steel steps. And now he's clearing off that kick-ass announce table. Like I said, this announce table is so nice. It's not like the ones back in the day. It's, now John Cena, Cody Rhodes, what's he got next? He sends him head first into the steel steps again. He's clearing off the other announce table, the Spanish announce table. Like I said, these are some high-tech announce tables made out of very quality material. I like the old announce table. puts Cody Rhodes on the top of one. And then John Cena goes up there with him. What does he have planned? AA through the table? Standing over a fallen Cody Rhodes. He picks him up. Puts him on his shoulder in the fireman carry. Cody Rhodes gets down. Oh, Jey Uso spears John Cena on the table. Table did not break. Because like I said, these are some high quality tables they got right now. Wow. Old tables, the table would have broke from that spear. These new tables, it didn't break at all. All impact. Oh, they just replayed it. They're replaying it the second time, so that brutal. Oh, you can hear the thud. Like I said, that table's made out of wood. It ain't made out of whatever materials it used to be. And yeah, Jey Uso's still laid out on the table. Springboard moonsault. Logan Paul, that broke the table. The springboard moonsault on Jey through the table. That actually broke the table. Wow. Crazy. Oh, they showed a replay of that too. That was real. Second replay, different angle. Oh, wow. Third replay. Ooh. Yeah, in the ring with Cody Rhodes and John Cena. You got the belt. John Cena about to try for the title shot on Cody Rhodes behind the ref's back. Is he gonna hit it? Is he gonna connect? Yep. Title shot to Cody Rhodes. John Cena just hit him in the head with the belt. Somebody, what? Who's this? Who's this just beating up on John Cena in a hood? Hooded person jumped in the ring and now it's attacking John Cena. Who is this person? It's got to be a wrestler. The security would have been stopped. R-Truth! R-Truth, yeah! Oh, shoot, R-Truth! Yo! Yeah, and then he hit John Cena in the head with the belt. Yo! The We Want Truth chants work. Yeah! Oh, wow! Oh, wow! Oh, wow! Oh, wow! Oh, wow! And now Cody Rhodes with the crossroads on John Cena. And that might be it. 1, 2, 3, ring the bell, Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes for the win. I can't even be mad at that because I got to see R-Truth. Yeah, I like John Cena. There's no hiding that. But the way that worked, the way that played out was kind of sweet. I feel so thrilled in my throat. Every toss thrown at the zone. Curveball throw to get the catch right up. Pokemon appear, spawn on the map, reeling from berries, golden raz. Out the ball, they hop right out the flee. No, the professor said, way back in Kanto, tough luck train, better man, better man. They like to jump away and then they run away. Can't make them stay in. And when they break away, you know they're going to stay. I can't make some stay in. Don't you run from me. You took my items, not that way. You'll spawn again in the end. I'll make you stay in with the incense lit. You want it now. Wear my wrestling shirt round town. Gotta show them all the night like me. Pokemon appear, spawn on the map, reeling from berries, golden raz. Out the ball, they hop right out the flee. No, the professor said, way back in Kanto, tough luck train, better man, better man. They like to jump away and then they run away. Can't make them stay in. And when they break away, you know they're going to stay. I can't make some stay in. Don't you run from me. You took my items not that way. You'll spawn again, and in the end, I'll make you stay in. Too many If you want to hear the whole parody song of mine by Cody Rhodes, that Cody Rhodes parody, it's on my YouTube channel. Just go on my YouTube channel. It's up there. That song goes hard, I was told, as you just heard a little bit. And this is pretty much the after show now. They're about to have a press conference and everything, and I'm about to get off here. Thank you so much for your continued support and love that you show me on my YouTube adventures. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that bell and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It only takes a minute of your time and doesn't cost a dime. To my 58, 59 subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. I'm going to keep on putting out this content, even if I don't feel like it. I'll be back later tonight for more gameplay footage of WWE 2K25. Until then, be good and be good at it. Peace. And check out that Cody Rhodes parody video I got out there on YouTube.